I was waiting for this. Shai just blessed us with some championship bars. Hot off the presses. I'm going to give it to y'all. If any of y'all follow Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, everybody knows that he likes to write some raps under any of his captions when he posts anything on Instagram. And throughout the playoffs, I was waiting for some bars. But of course, these guys are super locked in, so they probably weren't even on social media at all because everyone's just talking none but shit, trying to distract them, etc., etc. Leave your phone at the crib and focus on the game. That's the only way you can get through a grueling physical postseason. And they did that. They won a championship. And now after the parade, Shai blessed us with some bars. And this is what he said. I'm going to try to wrap it a bit, all right? Bear with me. I spent the last few days thinking, and while I reflected, I accepted that half of the opinions on our trajectory were rooted in resentment. It was in front of your face all year, but you chose to neglect it. The more milestones we reached, the more people disrespected. They tried to say we were too young, hating on how we were connected, predicted our downfall every step of the way, and when we succeeded, they acted like it was expected. We ignored the noise. They said I was being nonchalant because I never would address it. Why would I shed light on rage bait and misdirection? I'd rather be the reason that you stand corrected, staring at the Larry O. My only competition is the man in the reflection. Oh, I just love this because like I said in my previous videos, I've always liked Shai. Obviously, I'm from Toronto. He's Canadian, incredible hooper. I liked him when he was on the Clippers. He's always been solid. I did not think he'd be this level of a ball player. Did not think he would get here, but he's here right now. And on top of that, it was just super annoying all season long seeing a team with 68 regular season wins mauling through every team in the friggin' NBA. Going, 21-1 against the Eastern Conference. And yet, no matter what was going on, Shai could have walked on water. And everybody in the media was still going, nah, they're not ready. They're too young. He said it in his raps, right? They're too young. I think they're going to fold. Regular season is different from the postseason. You'll see when they get to the postseason. You'll see postseason's harder. He's not going to be able to get the calls because all he is a foul baiter, a free throw merchant. So you'll see they'll fall apart. And then the first round came and they crushed Memphis. And then they moved that goalpost. Well, Memphis, they weren't a good team anyways. Then Ja got hurt. So, let's forget about that one. Then Denver came around. Denver gave them some trouble. It went to 7 games. It was a great series. But in those 7 games, the Thunder crushed Denver by 40 points, and then in Game 7, crushed them by 30. But no, it's different. No, it's okay. It's fine. The Minnesota Timberwolves, Ant is going to destroy these guys. Thunder made quick work with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Out of here. Now, I will say the Pacers did not expect that. They rose to the occasion. And I still think that the Thunder definitely let that first game slip, losing by 1 point with the game winner. Not taking anything away from Halliburton because he was incredible, but he didn't have a good game. He only had 14 points. He had a bad game, mediocre game, whatever you want to call it. It's only in the fourth quarter he really stepped up, and the Thunder kind of let their foot off the gas like children because they are still super young and they do make mistakes like that. But regardless of what happened, went through the entire finals, took it to Game 7, and finished. And now it's a Mickey Mouse Trophy asterisk because Halliburton got hurt. So now that doesn't count. But I wanna say something to people that behave like that and think like that. Tell me in the last 10 years when a champion hasn't won against a team that was hurt. In the last 10 years. I'll wait. You probably can't find it because it happens all the time. And that is part of being a champion. It's winning the games, it's playing great defense, and it's staying healthy. That's part of the champion. That's part of the entire story. You have to stay healthy. And so if I'm in war, right? Because this is what it is. It's sports, but it's war. And if I'm in war and my team is against your team and you break your leg and I don't, who wins the war? I win the war. Is there an asterisk on my country because I won the war because you broke your leg? Nah, bro. You have to not break your leg. You have to stay strong. You have to do the workouts. You have to train enough. You have to take care of your body enough to the level of like LeBron or somebody so that you're able to withstand the grueling, demanding schedule of a full season and then into the playoffs. It's always been that way. So you can't take anything away from the team that was strong enough and built well enough to not be injured when the postseason came around. That's not an asterisk on them. If anything, it's an asterisk on the team that got hurt. And I'll do you one more. The Pacers had a lot of injury help along the way. Dame was hurt. The series was 2-1. It could have went either way. It definitely could have. And then Cleveland, 3 of those guys were out in 2 of the games. You don't think that helped them get to the finals? If none of those injuries happen, do the Pacers even make the NBA Finals? That's a big what if. But a lot of people that are on the side of hating Shai Gilgeous-Alexander don't want to ask those what ifs. They only want to ask the what ifs that benefit the Pacers, that benefit them. They only want to ask the what ifs that if Halliburton wasn't hurt, oh, maybe they could have won. And that is also a what if. But you got to ask both on both sides. And a lot of you people are just disingenuous and dishonest, and you will never be fair when it comes to your critiques. But anyways, the Oklahoma City Thunder are the NBA champions. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is bringing that trophy back to Toronto and back to Hamilton, Ontario. And it's incredible to see. I mean, think about what this is going to do for Canadian basketball. You think you had a lot of Canadians in the league right now? In the next 5 to 10 years, it's going to be floodgates open. Y'all better start listening to some Drake. Nah, but for real, these bars are amazing. And that just kind of puts the ribbon on top of an incredible groundbreaking season. I mean, they're saying that the only other guard to have a better season than Shai was Michael Jordan. Like, what are we talking about? Anyways, what do y'all think about the Shai bars? You think he delivered? I think he did, but let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.